Hi guys, and welcome back to another video. I wanted to give a bit of a training update. Pretty much like last training thing I spoke about was a half marathon, which I was really pleased with. Got a sub 2 hour, which for context for anyone that doesn't know, I started out in powerlifting. I then moved to like gym training, avoided cardio like the plague. And then basically in the last like year or so, maybe coming up to like 18 months, I've really done like a switch and just felt super inspired by everyone else, started running, and now I am just doing so much. I'm honestly doing the most, but having so much fun with it. So I just wanted to update you because I feel like a lot has changed. First thing we have to talk about, which still honestly kind of scares me, well, it terrifies me. In August, I'm going to be doing a marathon in Sydney, Australia. It's definitely like the hardest challenge I've done. And it's a weird one because I know everybody's doing marathons at the moment, so it's not really that special, but it still is something that I never thought I would do and something that still really makes me nervous. I've done 2 half marathons now, but I'm basically in my like training block now, building up to get there. So I kind of just wanted to like chat to you about what I'm doing, what's working for me, what I am going to do moving forward. It feels like this whole like journey, it feels like quite a big moment for me because it's like the furthest geographically I've been, and also it will be the longest that I've run and the most I've kind of pushed myself. And my sister's coming with me, my absolute ride or die. But apart from that, no one else is really coming because like Jay, my boyfriend, works, he can't get time off. And obviously like family and stuff aren't gonna trek that far over, but yeah, I'm really looking forward to that. I'm very much like in marathon headspace. I'm like very cautious because I know everybody gets injured. Everybody and their nan I feel like I've seen doing marathon training has ended up with an injury, and it kind of really puts me off. So I've probably been training the best I ever have, to be honest, in terms of being like responsible with like doing the recovery work, which you guys saw in my last video, and like doing, you know, all the measures and all the steps that I should be doing. This training block, I've decided to go for 2 runs instead of 3. Didn't really know that was a possibility. Obviously, like if you're taking running really seriously, you're gonna be running more frequently. Because I am interested in like, I don't know, dabbling in more endurance sports, cycling, swimming, and that sort of thing. I've been doing that a lot in my training recently as well. I was interested in maybe doing like lower impact things to kind of cross train and help me with the running. On my previous race like blocks that I was building up to, I did find it quite intense doing 3 runs a week. Like, I don't know, I just felt like I felt the like impact of it. So yeah, I've been doing 2 runs. So I've got like a long run on Sundays, which I'm going on after this. And then I've got like an easy run, although it might turn into like a hilly run or an interval. I've heard Sydney is very hilly. So I really need to make sure that I do make sure to keep like training where I have elevation and that sort of thing. And I've also been making sure to do a lot of like strength training. My week at the moment is very, I don't know, I feel like at a quick glance it looks really like chaotic because I'm doing like a bit of swimming, a bit of running, a bit of cycling, and then I'm doing like CrossFit, and then I'm going to the gym. I am just trying to make sure that I do stick to my runs or my runner plan, really trying to make sure that I like nail the strength component to avoid any injuries has been quite important for me. I found it really therapeutic, and I think that's why I've wanted to start doing some more like endurance work. I'm just finding it like really challenging in a way that I've not really been challenged for a while, and I'm just really loving that. Like it's really nice for me. I did want to show you some pieces because where I've always done gym based movements, not really much cardio, I've never really had to have like functional clothing that like really suits my needs, and so I've had to kind of shift quite a lot in terms of like what I'm using and what I'm running in. CrossFit is so physical. You're here, there, everywhere, swinging yourself around, and if you have clothing that doesn't stand, well, first of all, the amount of washes you're going to be doing, and second of all, the amount of movement you're going to be doing, you're probably going to be struggling. So yeah, I just wanted to talk to you about some of my favourite pieces that have been like really like those staples that are getting me through my training. There is a huge Gymshark summer sale going on right now. So they haven't actually had a sale this big Actually, I don't even think they've had a sale at all this year. So it's a big one. Everything on the whole entire site is on sale. So if there is anything that you're in desperate need of, best believe you'll get a good old discount with that. Also, if you use code Sydney10, you get a 10% off as well. So since we are talking mostly about like running and high impact, I did want to show you, I know you guys will have seen this bra time and time again, but I really do love this bra from Gymshark. It's the running bra, and it has like this reflective taping on it. It's been an absolute godsend. Your titties are not going anywhere. Like, yeah, I have every colour. I think they do them in, I can't remember if it's just black or white for this one, but I bought the black and white here for you to show, to see. And I wear a medium in that. I also wanted to show you, so they are really popular, and actually with my community it's like incredibly popular, like as a basic beginner, or like, you know, if you were going to buy one pair, what would it be, was the Gymshark Vital Seamless. But they've basically just like reinvented the legging and called it Vital Sculpt, and it's a different material this time, so it looks really similar, but it's got a lot better kind of shapewear for the booty area, and it's a lot kind of like, it's less stiff. I love training in bright colours, and I've really enjoyed this, and I've been really pleasantly surprised because I wasn't too much of a fan of the original, but then I really like the new one, so that's been another one that I wanted to give an honourable mention for. Same with like the Gymshark running shorts. Like, I've got another pair on. I've got the 2-in-1 shorts on today, but like they've been unreal. You could probably bet that any one of the Gymshark running shorts will do you very well. You'll be very pleased about. Then the final one that I wanted to mention was, I think this will come as no surprises, a Gymshark Adapt. Just generally, the whole Adapt collection is just unreal. It's the most squat proof, will not roll up, just won't chafe, beautiful pair of, well, beautiful collection. They always have like the most amazing patterns and colours, but it's a heavier weight material, so it really stands the test of time with your training in the gym and like squatting and like that sort of that stuff. So they're just a few of those that I just wanted to show you, and remember you can use code Sydney10 to get an extra 10% off, so don't make sure you don't miss that out, and that is worldwide as well. Whilst I'm here, I may as well just show you some of my shoes that I've been using. For everything that I'm using in a gym, I am using the Rads. I've got them in like every single colour, like I literally have all of them. This is the version 2. They're really nice and like a stable shoe. They're just like really fantastic. Love them for CrossFit, use them for lifting, use them for anything in the gym. So yeah, love those. You'll always catch me wearing in those literally like every single video. For running, I picked up these shoes, which are New Balances. So this is like my everyday training shoe. I thought I wanted a comfy shoe, so I wanted like a really spongy one, and I did like the whole, you know, gait analysis and everything. I don't love it. I'll be really real. I'd love to know whether or not like you guys have got this one. It's the Fresh Foam New Balance. It's just like it's funny because Jay, my boyfriend, has the same shoe, and we're both just like running like, it's not giving. There's literally no, like, you just sink into the ground. You get like no return. Like I've got a half marathon to run this afternoon, and I'm just like, great. Not loving these. We'll be changing. I actually have an appointment to go and get a new pair of shoes next week, so I am definitely open to suggestions if you guys have any. I've got a neutral foot, I think that's what you call it. Yeah, so I'm not like pronated or anything. This is my running shoe. These are carbon plated. These are my running shoes that I use for my races. This is the Saucony Endorphin series. I have no idea. Mega bucks, but also absolutely unreal. Would not run a race without these. These are amazing. In terms of like fueling and nutrition as well, I feel like I really want to talk about that, because I spent the best part of like last year in quite like, not severe where it's like dangerous, but like my focus really was like aesthetics. I really wanted to like just prove to myself that I could get like super lean. Sorry, my mic died. Because I'm like renovating my house like everywhere's so echoey, so I tried to use a mic, but I'm so sorry if it's like really annoying. But yeah, what I was saying was I have gained weight. I got to a point where I was like super shredded. Like I've never looked like that, and that was the whole point. Like I really wanted to see, last year I just wanted to see how far I could push myself, like what am I capable of. And it was bloody hard work, I'm not gonna lie, it was freaking tough. So here's how I look right now. If I really tense, like I do have abs. I mean, that's with a lot of shadows and stuff, but from like a objective point of view, like I do know and realise that I have gained weight, and I am okay with that. Like, I know why. I know that is because I've been eating more, and boy, have I been eating more. Because I've been in a deficit for so long, when I started doing more training for the half marathon and stuff, I kind of reached this point where I was like, I feel like I'm not fueling myself enough. I don't feel like I'm, even if I do on paper have enough calories and whatever, I think for like morale and stuff, I just needed to eat more, and that's what I've done. So I've been eating more, well, I'd love to say intuitively, but I think I've honestly been overdoing it a bit. But I've been just like making sure I'm fueling myself, making sure I'm having like carbs before I run and that sort of stuff. And I'm okay with that. Like, I'm okay. Like, that's fine. For me, I love the shift that I've had towards running and like performance. So I'm just going to follow that. And, you know, I have been having my fair few sweet treats. So that could explain it as well. Losing the abs, but also feeling really strong, feeling great. My mood is so much better. Like, I didn't realise how much it was affecting my mood. I never lost my period. I was never like that severe in a deficit. But yeah, I'm a lot happier now for just having a bit more food in my belly. So yeah. For my runs, I've been trying these. These are the new ESN gels. Before that, I was using the SIS gels, which are more of a gel consistency. This is like a water consistency, which is really strange. This is vegan and it's naturally flavoured. So I'm going to take those on my run with me today. I've got a 20-kilometre run to do, so I'll definitely do that. But boy, oh boy, fueling during your runs as well makes such a difference. It's like night and day. Like, it's really crazy. I also have been using electrolytes a lot. Probably would go as far as to say like I don't really do runs without them. I'm not the best with my hydration anyway. Like, I know that I'm probably dehydrated a lot of the time anyway. So then when I just add in the summer, the sweat, the running, I just always really make sure to have these. So those two have been like pretty essential parts of my training and like how I'm training now. And when I was in a deficit, I basically barely had any carbs, like, at all. Whereas now I am having quite a lot of carbs, but that's just because I need the energy. I need it. Training plan wise, I'm using Runner for my training plans, which you guys know I love. And if you are considering getting into running, it's 100% like, no doubt recommendation from me. I would 10 out of 10 recommend it like every time. I've used them actually throughout my whole entire running journey, so they've been like really fantastic. And I've actually selected like Sydney as the running plan, so this training plan has got a lot more hill runs and training runs in it, and I'm like, oh god, this is a glimpse of what is to come. So yeah, I've been doing that. I've been doing CrossFit classes, just kind of picking and choosing ones every week that I think will like suit the needs for the week. If I've not made it to the gym or whatever, I'll make sure to do, a CrossFit session that includes a strength piece of work or whatever. But yeah, I don't really have a coach in terms of anything else. And I haven't really ever had a coach for that sort of thing. I think just because I don't like being told what to do. And I don't want another person to answer to, like, exercising is my fun, and like, all of this is my fun. So yeah, I think that's everything. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you enjoyed the little catch up, and it was nice to see you, and thank you so much for watching this far. If you got into the video, I really appreciate it. And same for the Gymshark sale. I know so many of you guys use my code, and I know you probably hear other creators saying it, but genuinely, when you use my code, it helps me so much and it means so much. Like, I really, really appreciate it so much. If you enjoyed this and you want to see more, do stick around because I will be sharing more. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and enjoyed the little catch up, and yeah, I will catch you in the next one.